My father was a violent alcoholic. My earliest memories were of myself and my siblings in a bed, just kind of huddled up as we listened to the sound of crashing and breaking and screams and things like that. During this time, we ended up in a church where I was in a basement Sunday school, and at the age of 5, I accepted Jesus into my heart. But things were pretty rough, and at the age of 13, I left home. At first, I was a runaway, but by the age of 14, I became an emancipated minor, which meant I had all the legal rights of an adult. During those years, I hitchhiked all over the country by myself. I did all the drugs that were on the streets at that time. But the drug that really hurt me was methamphetamine, which came a little bit later. I was in my 30s. By then, I'd been through a divorce. I had 3 kids. And at first, of course, it was a lot of fun, and I could work and things like that. But after a while, a whole group of us started getting really dark. We started getting paranoid and angry and suspicious of one another. Things came to a head for me in the meth world when there was a shooting at my house. The police department wanted to take my kids, and so I started thinking again about the Lord, because during my life I've always known the Lord, but I was just a prodigal daughter that kept walking away and coming back. So I think it was like April 17th, 1997, Milton Creek came to town, and he was doing a rally for, it was an anti-drug campaign, and I saw in the advertisement that Pastor Bob was going to be there. And so I decided to go and to talk to Pastor Bob. So during that rally, I walked up to him and I just said, "Hey, I'm a meth addict, things are really bad, my kids are suffering, I am struggling, and I'm a mess, I don't know what to do." And Pastor Bob looked at me and he goes, "Oh, you need to come and live with us then." And I said, "I can't, I have 3 kids." And he goes, "The kids can come and live with us too." And so Pastor Bob and his wife graciously built bunk beds for my daughters to live on their back porch. My son lived in the discipleship house, and I went to rehab. I was told by a doctor there that I was in late stage addiction. I was either going to be dead or schizophrenic at that time. And so I just knew that I had to come back to God, and this time there was no messing around, because I understood when we are making bad choices, it gives the enemy rights to be in our life. So I said, "All right, God, I'm going to come back to you." But it was culture shock at first. You know, Christians did not know how to talk to me, because everything in my head was sounding like rhymes. I had a constant drum beat going on in my head. So I just decided, okay, I'm going to take it a step at a time. And I just gave the Lord permission to work in His time in my life. Year by year, step by step, day by day, the Lord started restoring my mind, my heart, my walk with Him. I went back to school. I got my master's degree in social work. And then last year I tested for my clinical license. And today I'm a therapist in a psychiatric hospital, and I'm also a private counselor in another place. And I'm just excited about what the Lord is doing. Because in Psalms 107, verse 2, it says, "Let the redeemed of the Lord say so, because for whom He has delivered from the hand of the adversary." And that's where I'm at. I'm saying so. It's been an amazing journey, and I'm grateful, and I love Him so much.